Hey guys, another lesson, beginner series. This is the second video, and I'm going to teach you guys a scale if you want to play anything. So, this is good for like, you really want to know your scales. And this is going to be a major scale. Actually, I'm going to teach two scales in this lesson. So the first scale is a G major scale. So it starts out on the 3rd fret of the E string, low E. Then you take your 4th finger, or your 3rd finger, but it would be 4th finger mostly. So that would be your pinky. 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, 4th finger. So 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the low E, and then 4th finger on the 5th fret of the low E, same string. That's what we have so far. And then you take your 1st finger, 2nd fret of the A string, so that's the next string down. Then you take your 2nd finger, the next fret, so the 3rd fret of the A, and then to your 4th finger, 5th fret of the A. So we have, and then 1st fret of the D string, sorry, 2nd fret of the D string, but 1st finger. Then you take your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the D, 4th finger, 5th fret of the D, and then this, so take that same shape and then move it up a string. So that's part of the scale. So that's easy, just think these two are the same. And then you would think you go here, but that doesn't sound right. It clashes. Oh, it's happy. So you take your middle finger and place it on the 3rd fret of the B string. 4th finger, 5th fret of the B string, and then 2nd fret with your 1st finger on the E string, and your 2nd finger, 3rd fret of the E string. So. So that was really slow, just for you to get the idea. And you can pause the video and see where my fingers go. So. So yeah, that's your scale, and it doesn't have to be the G scale. Same thing. That's the A, because you know, G. And I'll talk about what the notes are in the strings also. So you just move it all around, and that'll just help you to get to know the scale. And move it up and down the neck, up and down the neck. Just work on it. Next fret. Next fret. And you get the idea. So just fret by fret. Your hand, if it starts to hurt, just shake it. Lightly just shake it. It's the blood flowing a bit. I mean, it's obviously it's flowing, but you know, wouldn't be good if it wasn't flowing. So just shake it a bit, and then just go back to the scale. And if it's, and also practice to, yeah, here we go. Fuck. Oh. Shoot. That's what I meant. This is a metronome. One sec. So this is at 80 beats per minute. Pretty good speed, I think. It's a metronome, so it counts the beats. It's really good for scales and like exercises and that kind of thing. So it's beeping away. And then we're going to do the G scale with this metronome. So if you have your guitar or anything, just do it with me. 1, 2, ready, go. And back. Yeah. So that's the really key device. Get one of these and just practice it, and once it's like too easy, you're like, oh, why is it so slow? You can speed it up to like, you know, whatever. Try like, I'll do 120. Yeah, truthfully, actually, I don't play the scale very much, like the major scale. I'm more of a pentatonic person, and that's the second scale I'm going to show you. Because, you know, I'm more into like metal music, and blues is really fun too. So, yeah, I mean, you should know these scales, you know, you want to know them. And now I'll show you the pentatonic scale, the G minor pentatonic. So that's same fret, starting position, but you start with your first finger, and then you go with your fourth finger to the 6th fret. That's all in the low E. And then, and all these, all like when you're going to the next string, that's all with your first finger. And this is a pretty easy scale. You don't have to do much with your hand. So you go, we have that so far. 1, 4, third, for frets it's 3, 6. And then, still first finger, on the 3rd fret. And then your 3rd finger, place it on the 5th fret of the A. So like that. Same thing on the D string. Same thing on the G string. And then, like we did here, do that same thing, 3rd fret to 6th fret on the B string. And then finish it off with mirroring the E. So. So that's a pretty fun scale to use. fun when you're amplified, do all these, or just on electric guitars, doing cool bends and stuff. But that's a fun scale to use. So the same thing with the metronome. I'll put it down back to 80. So we're gonna do that. This is called the pentatonic scale. So, ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Now I'll speed it up to 120. It's pretty fun to use. So, that's a fun scale. These are two really cool scales. This is more of a minor scale, major scale. So, use them like if the song's in G. Or if it's in like G minor. And that kind of thing. So just mess around, like if you hear songs in like G, mess with these two scales. It's fun to just riff and stuff. And yeah, probably next lesson will be on more chords. We already know E, A, and D. Probably get to some more chords for the next lesson. So yeah.